Now this thing claims to go up to 900 DPI, but here's why I doubt that. Even though, just by looking at the resolution and spec, it would be 900 DPI output, I'm not too confident that this sensor is actually 900 DPI. So, what I'm going to do, just to keep things fair, I'm going to use the provided microfiber cleaning cloth to wipe off the little sensor area. Now, this thing works like most other LED scanners in that it has a light bar and a sensor bar inside. So if I hit scan and I roll these little wheels, you can sort of see it flicker like that. It just went into error because it's, yeah. See, went into error. That's the red light. It usually means you're scanning too fast. So the first actual thing we're going to scan, and we're going to start with low resolution, which is supposedly 300 DPI. And we're going to use just the owner's manual for the scanner as a reference piece for the monochrome definition. So I'm going to put into JPEG mode. And in this case, you pull this way because the rollers are on this side. So you press that scan button and you slowly pull it across the page, being very steady. And when you're done, you can hit that and the file increment goes up. Okay, I'm going to do one scan in medium, which is supposedly 600 DPI. And we're going to perform the scan again. Clink. And finally, we're going to do it in high resolution, which is supposedly 900 DPI. As before, we're going to scan our little owner's manual with this Canon CanoScan Lide 35. This is an older scanner from around 2004. And these still sell for like $80, so you can see why little $40 scanners like this, which are also have the advantage of being portable, has such a lure to them. But we're going to compare, and in fact, we are going to scan on this scanner at 600 DPI, which is the equivalent of the middle resolution, so the medium resolution on this little bar scanner. So we're going to scan this at 600 DPI, so actually equivalent to the middle resolution on the bar scanner. It's a little bit dim, and of course, with some of these scanner applications, the brightness control is buggy. But it's also dim because the lamp is sorta going funky on this one, which is why I decided to try one of these. We're just going to save this as 600 DPI CSL35. And we're going to save it. You don't have to save it as a JPEG. Let's get funky. So here we have the 600 DPI from the CanoScan Lide 35. So this is 600 DPI. You can just start to see the pixels there. Now here is the supposedly 900 DPI from this Chinese bar scanner. It's a little bit blurry, ain't it? So let's have a closer look. Looks like it's been upscaled. And actually, this is a common trick with dash cams they do to squeeze quote unquote 4K out of a 480p sensor, which is just, well, it's just wrong. It just ain't right. To make matters worse, the 600 DPI quote unquote on the bar scanner looks a lot like 150 on any other scanner. Starting to get a bit crusty. Now you want to see what the quote unquote 300 DPI looks like. Oh, that's crusty. Doesn't look too much different, but it looks a lot like 75 DPI. Yeah, so really the quote-unquote 900 DPI, which is right here, it's really more like 300. It's more like 300 DPI. So it's like they're using a 3x upscaling. Yeah, I'm not pleased at all. I'm not pleased at all. Oh, you see this little bar right here? So when a little bit of fuzz gets on the sensor bar's little recessed window, which just loves to catch lint, you get a little bar like this. Get a vertical bar from it shadowing out everything. So yeah, overall, I would not recommend this scanner unless you're really desperate. Because I guess it's okay, but it's not terrific.